Coach Paula. I am here. I'm live. I'm a little late. I should have been on at 8:09 p.m. Today is what? Sunday, July the 16th. And I'm here to do the July segment of pH Balance. So I do apologize for my lateness on tonight. I really did want to be live and I started to pre record something, but I'm like, no, and I was at a movie premiere. My youngest son was had a cameo appearance in a movie, and I actually thought we would be finished and I would be able to be with you guys on live on time, but I wasn't. So, in any case, I'm here now, and before I settle down, before I do anything else, I am going to do the this month's segment of pH Balance, which focuses on the legacy of faithfulness. And so I am going to, as is my custom, I'm going to read the blog and then I am going to just share some thoughts, some ideas. I'm not going to be on here long, but I just figured I would share as I do every 16th of the month to share my thoughts on the blog. So here we go. This month's segment is entitled The Legacy of Faithfulness. Now I'll read it for you. A quote by Confucius says, "Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles." Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. In a world that's filled with constant change and shifting priorities, faithfulness is a beacon of stability and trust. It is a quality that holds profound importance in our lives, shaping our relationships, our commitments, and personal growth. I thought about this recently on Father's Day last month. It was the second Father's Day since my husband Martin passed. I also thought of my dad, who passed in 2004, and my four brothers, who passed in 1985, 2000, and 1994, 2008, and 2019, respectively. And they were all dads. And so I thought about how much a father impacts his children. And I was actually reminded of Martin's level of integrity and the faithfulness demonstrated to our three sons. So there were numerous occasions when our kids would ask for something, seeking to hear Martin say yes. Often they settled for responses like perhaps or we'll see. But there was such excitement and high fives when the answer was yes. You see, my children knew that their dad had carefully considered his response and his ability to be faithful to his promise before replying. And so once committed, they knew that their dad would do anything to honor his commitment, even to his own hurt and sacrifice. And so words like always and never were scarcely used in our home because we truly understood the significance of their impact. So the impact of faithfulness extends far beyond our own lives. When we embody faithfulness, we become a source of inspiration and encouragement to those around us. And so our commitment to love, to loyalty, and to reliability is a testament to the human connection's enduring power. And so by leaving a legacy of faithfulness, we sow seeds of love and compassion that will continue to bloom, touching the lives of future generations. So I just wanted to come on and share that, share the blog, and to share how important it is for us to be faithful, for us to honor our commitments, for us to live a legacy of faithfulness. And truly, in these almost 2 years since my husband's been gone, I do feel that we are living in a legacy of his faithfulness and the commitment that he had to us and the love that he had for us. And so what about you? How are you showing faithfulness to your family and to your friends? And are you showing up consistently? Are you honoring the commitments, or do they believe what it is you're saying? Like, oh yeah, she said she was going to take me, or she said she was going to do it, oh but she didn't. And so I know I recently, my youngest, or my youngest, my only grandson, he's 4, he'll be 5 in September, and now that he's preparing to go to kindergarten, I've started Fridays where we go to the library. I signed him up and he got his first library card. He was so excited, to put his name on his card and to be able to check out the books and to pick out the different books he wants to read. And so my commitment is to take him every Friday. So we go right now in the summer, they have a summer reading program and he gets a treat, from the library. And then Grammy gives him a treat, for doing his books and for reading and everything. And so it's a great opportunity for us to share and for us to spend Grammy time together. And so, every Friday I have this commitment to take him to the library. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it is a commitment that I want to honor. And so just this past Friday, I had to sing at a homegoing, and then I had to go to an event where I was a facilitator, or actually I was a panelist, excuse me, a panelist at a women's event that Friday night. And so between the homegoing service and work and trying to get everything done, I'm like, ooh, how am I going to squeeze in the time to take my baby to the library? And my first thought was like, well, maybe I'll just take him, on Monday. Why does it have to be Fridays or, whatever? But no, he knows, like, we've marked the calendar that these are the days that we're going to go. And so I'm like, no, Paula, you got to honor the commitment. You're not too far into this already where you start getting loosey juicy on the commitment. And so I'm like, nope, I'm going to work it out. And so I explained to him that we're still going to go. Grammy's still going to take you. You're still going to get your treat. We're going to do all those wonderful things. The only thing we're not going to do is be able to stay in the library as long as we did, previously, because usually we stay in, we do the puppet show, we play on the toys, we do a whole lot of stuff to kind of just make it, an adventure of going to the library. And so I just kind of explained to him, Grammy's a little short for time, but I still want to honor what I told you we were going to do. We're still going to get our treat from the library. We're still going to get our treat from Grammy. We're just not going to spend as much time in the library. And so I think he appreciated that. He was excited. He came home and he was telling his mommy and daddy about what we did and everything. And I mean, yeah, I had plenty of time to do exactly what I needed to do and to get everything done because I was committed to honoring the commitment and to being faithful to what I said that I was going to do. So I encourage you to do that in your relationship with others. Be faithful, be committed, be someone of integrity that they know that they can count on you. If you say you're going to do something, that you're going to do it. The Maverick City Choir sings a song, Man of Your Word, speaking about our Lord and Savior, because if he said it, we believe it because he's a man of his word, and so you too have to be a man or a woman of your word and be honorable about what you say you're going to do, be committed and be faithful. And so that's our fruit of the spirit. That's our maturity for this month and our focus in being faithful in what we're saying we're going to do. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. You've got to have core values. You've got to have some things that you stick by and that you stand by, because what do they say? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And so be faithful in the things that you say that you're going to do and to do them. Be honorable about that, and so just be careful. Don't overcommit yourself, but commit yourself to what you can reasonably do and then exceed that. So if you say I can do X, yep, I'm going to meet X. And guess what? I might actually be able to do some more, but don't overextend yourself to do X, Y, and Z. And you can hardly manage to do X. So let's be faithful in all of our endeavors. Let's be faithful over our words, the things we say we're going to do. And then as a result, we create a legacy of love for our family and for our friends. And we sow seeds of love and compassion, as is written here. That love and that loyalty that you show is priceless, because you want to be well thought of, you want to be well spoken of, and you want to be able to represent yourself well and leave that legacy. And so that's our focus for this month. I hope that something has encouraged you. I hope that you agree and see the necessity and the fruitfulness that can come from being faithful. Share some thoughts. Give me some thoughts in the comments or reach out to me by sending me a DM. I'd love to hear your thoughts. How are you allowing faithfulness to show up in your life? What are you doing to demonstrate faithfulness to your friends and to your family? Let me know and let's talk about it and keep the dialogue going. PH Balance is all about living a victorious and a virtuous life based on the fruit of the spirit: love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, all of that stuff. We want to represent ourselves well, and we want to mature and to grow in the fruits of the Spirit. So have an awesome evening. I'll catch you back next month. I'm not sure what this segment is going to be on next month. If you got any ideas, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. And so we will focus next month, release our new content on the first of the month, and go live again on the 16th at 8:09 p.m. Honoring the memory of my mom, honoring the memory of my husband, and maintaining my faithful commitment to you as well. Again, like I said, I apologize for being late, but I'm here because I definitely did not want to miss. I wanted to do it live. I could have pre-recorded it, but I wanted to do it live and hopefully have interaction with some that might be watching or listening. But even beyond on the replay, I'd love to interact with you all the more. Like I said, have an awesome evening, and I'll see you next month. Take care.